Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time it's mainly to talk about what is bringing Direchasm compared to Beastgrave. So we have seen that each edition have bring some new rules, something new on Warhammer Underworlds. So I was looking this in a little bit detail, and I was to share with you so you watch out what is different to avoid as well mistakes in the future. So I'm going to look through the differences here. What is added versus Beastgrave, and we are going to comment that, okay? So I also have here another thing that I need to comment. So first of all, in terms of rules, what is coming new? So there is two points that are new, maybe three, okay, but one I was already applying before, okay, but there are three main points. The first part is the support. So the supports now are counted differently. Now, how is counted support is in the same way, right? Is a attacker have friendly units adjacent to the unit that he's going to attack, he has a support. If the defender have units adjacent to the attacker, he has a support. Okay. If you have one support, and here it's coming the difference. If you have support, this symbol, okay, let me show you, it's also a success. Okay, this one symbol is also a success. If you have two or more supports, this and this symbol are successes. Okay, so this is very different. You don't count anymore the differences of support between the two factions. So this can happen that you can have support in defense, and as well the opponent can have support in the attackers. So this is going to change a little bit the mechanics. We are going to have more successes both in attack and in defense. So it's a curious thing, a curious change, meaning that no two dices in defense can be more strong, especially if you have dodge with support. It's going to be much stronger than before, because before you were able to eliminate the supports by putting also your own supports. So not anymore. Only one player has supports. Both players can have supports. Okay. The other thing that is also interesting on glory points. Let me go to see where are the glory points. I have to go here, and then we are going to look what we have here on the summary. Okay, but on the glory points now there is a new point. Okay, so you score a glory point if you kill an enemy, right? This was like before, but if the enemy has 6 or more wounds, you score 2 glory points for killing a character. So okay, so here it is. If two a token that represents a warband, okay? In a 2-player game, each enemy fighter is taken out of an action, you score a glory point. Or 2 if the fighter had a wound characteristic of 6 or more. So this is also quite interesting. So if you kill a difficult enemy, it's giving you receive double glory points. I think, yeah, this will impact mainly the troll and the ogre. But as well, all this buff we put sometimes on the heroes, and you can reach sometimes 6 wounds. Not easy in some factions, but it's not impossible. And the other one, the last change we can see, okay, is that now the limit on search objective, it's also applied on, it's not only for match play, okay? So let me see where, when you create the deck, so this should be more at the beginning, on deck creation, I guess. Decks, upgrades, gambit, restrictions, objective cards, multiple variants. So this, let me see, yeah. So here this, the objective deck must include exactly 12 objective cards, and it cannot include more than 6 search objectives. So this used to be there for match play. This is also included now for all deck construction, so it doesn't matter if it's a match play or not. So these are the three difference on the rules, but then we have new mechanics that we want to talk. This is why I took this card. So we have now as well the primacy token. Okay, the primacy token is a new token, a new type of token. I have it. We can have it here as well. So it's this token. Let me see if I can find it. Is this one? Okay, we can take it out of the frame. So is this token? This is called the primacy token. Okay, and this token, what it does is you can win this token in different ways. Okay, you win this token if an attack action target a fighter with no wound counters and took the fighter out of action. So you kill one enemy in just one attack. In which a friendly fighter attacks if you kill the leader, okay, and took the leader, or if the warband holds 4 or more objectives. So it's quite interesting because it's benefiting as well the aggressive warbands, but it also has benefits on the control warbands. Okay, so there is only one token. So if you do one of these actions, you take the token. But if you control, for example, you accomplish one of these actions, you take the token from your opponent. So this token goes from one player to the other. So it starts with no players. Once a player meets one of these conditions, takes the token. Okay. If the opponent then is accomplishing one of these conditions, you have to give the token to your opponent. And at the end of the action phase, this gives you 1 spent glory point. Okay. So it's it's only counting 4 points at the end of the battle. So it's not. It can give some incentive to do some different actions, especially if you have problems with the objective. Maybe you can play to also get the primacy. There are cards that give you the primacy token as well. So we have to see these cards maybe are going to start being start to be important in the decks, because there will be cards to take the primacy token. Also interesting. So new mechanic that is coming into the game. And then we have one last new mechanic that is the hunger. Okay, so we have more and more counters. So I bought this is why I bought the supplement of counters, and these counters that you see here red with numbers, these are hunger counters. This hunger it's coming from some cards, and let me show you some of the cards that I have here. Okay, so let's make a look to the cards. Of course I don't have too many cards yet, but here we have some cards, and you will see it's mainly on the plots that we are going to see some cards that will give you. Okay, you can see, for example, this one +1 move to the first fighter to make a move action, +2 move instead if that fighter has 1 or more hunger counters. Okay, so we are going to start having again this one here, +1 damage to the first range 1 or 2 attack action by a friendly unit. In addition, the attack action has cliff is that friendly fighter has 1 or more hunger tokens. And then there is even one that give you 1 glory point if you have fighters with hunger. So let me see if I can find it. Okay. So there is, and the other thing, yeah. You can get this one here. Okay. So hunger for victory, score in at the end of the phase if 1 or more friendly fighters have 2 or more hunger tokens. Okay, and then there is cards here that will give you hunger tokens and so on. So these are new mechanics that you have to play for. Okay, so for example, each fighter is this is hunter. Sorry, not hunger. So but you will see that they play a lot with hunter and quarry, and they also play. There is this new mechanics that is hunger. For example, this one here. It's the hunger armor, and I guess we are going to have more hunger things. Okay, this is the hunger armor. Give this fighter 1 hunger counter at the beginning of each round. If this fighter has 1 or more hunger counters, you can reroll 1 defense dice in this fighter defense rolls. Okay, so and we are going to see more and more of these hunger things. Okay, not too many on the first cards they have released, but I guess we are going to see more of these hunger counters in the future. Okay, so these are new mechanics that we are going to have in. I don't know how influential. I'm not too much into these hunger counters. I don't think I will add it on my deck unless there is. I guess there will be warbands like the vampires that will depend more on these hunger counters. Another thing that I want to talk, all the universal cards that they have released up to now are completely new. Okay, I have not seen any universal card that have been released before. So all the objectives are new. We don't have the typical one, annihilation, I don't know, supremacy. I don't see these ones. So we have new ones, and I don't think any of them are repeated. So, and also the universal plots and upgrades they have released to now, they are unique from this edition. I don't know if in the future they will create new ones. You see, you have here Hungry Bolt, so it gives hunter counters. This one, Hungry Advance, choose one family, push that fighter 1x towards the closest fighter, then gave fighter a hunger counter. Okay, then we have the hunting season, so this is very interesting. All fighters are hunters and warriors at the same time. So a lot of new mechanics and new cards. So I think this is going to change. I don't think it will change yet because we don't have enough cards, but I will expect that this will start creating a game change in the future. And the last thing I want to talk, the new boards. Okay, so I have put here the new boards, and here I have one thing that is curious. So these are the two new boards. Let me see, because I mix with these are not the new boards. These new boards are here. Okay, so we have 3 new boards, not 4. Okay, because one is repeated, and this is also curious. Okay, so this is a new one. I have checked with all the other boards they have released up to now, and the positioning of the starter X is different than all the other ones. Quite there are some that are very similar. Some, I think they changed this to here, something like that. But to be fair, this is a new one. This is the one that is repeated, and this was released before. Okay, and I will show you the one that was released before. I think was in the second, in the Night Bolt. So you see, this is the same configuration. 2 blocking X, 2 of this, I always call it dangerous, but it's not dangerous, but of this red X's, same position, the 2 red X and the double blocking X. So this board is not new. It's the first time they repeat a board with at least the configuration of the board. Of course, the board is different because the graphics are different, but it's the same board that was released in edition before. Okay, and these 2 are completely new. Okay, so this one with not dangerous, or I never remember the name of the red hexagons, and this is one with just 1 red hexagon. So, but these are the news from Direchasm. Let's recap. New change on the supporting, change on the glory points. No heroes with 6 wounds or more give 2 glory points, and no search. The limited search is not just on match play; is on all gaming styles. We have now the new token. Okay, the new primacy token, and we have the new hunger mechanics. Okay, the hunger mechanics token, and we have 3 new boss, and as well, up to now, no universal cards have been repeated. So that's all for this video. I hope you have liked it. Please let me know what do you think about these changes in Direchasm. Let me know if you think that anything will be game changer. And yeah, looking forward now to review soon when I receive it, the warband of the chaos of the Slave to Darkness. I'm really looking forward to be able to play soon again Warhammer Underworld with the current situation is not that easy. That's all for now. Please give a like if you have liked this video. Let me know if you like this type of videos, if you want me to deep dive more into the Warhammer Underworlds. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye!